Well, the players don't like me very much. I think having no coaching badges is going to be a bigger challenge than I originally thought. I think this season is going to be a bit of a consolidation season, and then next season is going to be the promotion charge that we're hoping for. Welcome back to Club 2 of the European Journeyman. This is a look at the schedule so far. We've got 3 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses, so very much a mixed bag. We're sitting mid-table 8th, 11 points from 8, sitting 4 points behind Raka, who we played today in the Cup in the promotion slot. We have been playing a 4-2-3-1, and I'm going to try and mix it up a bit today and play a 4-3-3. We've literally just signed this guy a day ago called Filip Malisek, who looks like a fairly decent midfielder. He's come in for £300 a week on his contract. He's a leading Liga 2 player, and he's been playing in Serbia and Austria for his entire career. The managerial support's abysmal, and the club atmosphere isn't much better, and then again the team cohesion isn't much better after that. Franco Sosa has been absolutely abysmal. He scored 1 goal in 7 appearances. Look at those average ratings, pretty poor. That was the game where he missed that absolute sitter and was off in the 60th minute. He scored once in his entire career here so far, and pretty much every game he's had has been abysmal. In team talks, every player is complacent no matter what we do. And it's not like we're winning every game, so I think it's more down to the managerial support why everyone's being complacent. So I think I need a year to win over the team, hopefully, unless I get the sack, which I'm hoping is not going to be the case. The club are wanting me to finish mid-table, which we are on course to do. We've had a load of players go out on loan who weren't in the starting 11 just to free up a bit of wage budget. And we've had 4 players come in since the end of the last episode. That Patrick Sunovsky has come in, that left back we were after just as a bench player. We were after a young Slovakian player, and we found Miloš Sedlak, a centre-back who's come in on loan from the Slovakian First Division. I like the look of this guy, Pite. He's played fairly well. He scored 3 goals and got 2 assists. His corner rating was why I brought him in. We were playing him as the attacking midfielder, but since we've changed to the 4-3-3, his influence might be a bit less. He was a Mozambican international, and I thought his name was pretty cool, so we brought him in. I've been fiddling around with the kits again and got a bit more white into them, so we're going to have white shorts and white kits with our black and red shirts. We've got this so we can see the numbers on the back. So hopefully that makes it a little bit less awkward when we're trying to track the players in the match engine with the white graphics at the bottom of the screen. I'm not sure if it's worth dropping Hajovski and putting Sedlak in at centre-back, but the 2 Polish centre-backs are playing quite well. The fact that we need a Slovakian under-21 player is a bit annoying, but there's not a lot we can do about it. It doesn't look like that is going to be an issue in the Cup, however, so I think we're going to play a different midfield. Well, this is the game for the first round of the Cup against Raka Bratislava. We got Hadina in goal, who hasn't been exactly what I expected him to be. He's been pretty awful, honestly. Kozlovsky, Mikolajewski, Kozkovsky and Simko. I've learned how to pronounce a few of these players as well. Malisek behind Pite and Baraji in the midfield. On the wing we've got Kolosar and Klups behind Vesternicki up front. He scored in the last game. He's made 6 sub-appearances so far, and he's looked good when he's come on, so maybe he's the answer up front. And as we can see here, we've got a few unsure players and a few on the bench. Franco Sosa, every time he pops up here, has always got some sort of negative trait, so he's got some sort of issue with his hidden attributes. I think we should be winning this match, make sure we do. Raka are in second, so if we do win against these today, it bodes well for the league campaign. Hopefully this switch to the 4-3-3 is beneficial. I'm glad we've changed to these white shorts and white socks because it makes it a lot easier to differentiate between the teams. Raka playing in full red, and we have our white shorts and white socks, which makes it a little bit easier. Vesternicki now up front, plays it out to Klups. Klups down the right wing. Is he going to cross it in? No, he plays it back. Oh no, he does cross it into Kolosar, who tries to get his head on it, but there's Pite, who puts the ball wide of the post. 0-0. Klups now to Malisek, out to Pite in the midfield. Kolosar has the ball, tries to put the ball over the top, to Vestiniki, but he can't get there. Mikolajewski at the back plays it up to Malasek, but the ball's cut out by Raka, who are now attacking down the right, but Kozlovsky wins the ball back. Malasek now in midfield, back to Mikolajewski, and Pite. We're just knocking it around the midfield now. I do like the look of these new kits. They're better than what we had before. The other ones were too dark, I think. And we're passing it around nicely in midfield. We're playing it down the left now. Kolosar to Kozlovsky overlapping on the left. Is he going to whip it in? He tries to, but it's cut out. Pite now on the left. Can he whip it in? He tries again. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. Good stuff. Well worked play there. Who's going to step up and take this one? Pite, the Mozambican international. Can he put us one up? He can. 1-0 to Matador Puchov. And we wave the red flag in front of them, and are they going to respond with a bullish charge of their own? We win the ball back in the defensive third. Kozlovsky plays it to Mikolajewski, who plays it up to Malasek, and back to the other Polish centre-back, Koskowski. On the right now, we play it up with Klups and Simko overlapping each other and trying to advance down the right, but we lose the ball after a loose pass from Koskowski. That's what I mean by about Hedina not being what we want. He's just dodgy. I'm not a fan. Might have to get a new keeper in before too long. Simko with a throw on the right plays it short to Braji to Klups in the penalty area, but back to Simko. Simko down the right. Is he going to whip it in? He does. He plays it short to Klups. Klups in the penalty area again, and back to Simko, who crosses it into Kolosar, but he can't win the ball. We're all the way back to the defence now to Mikolajewski, who plays it on the left to Kozlovsky, who's in the penalty area again, plays it short to Vestiniki, who puts it in. 2-0. He is the answer. Franco Sosa is done. Vestiniki is now my best friend. Half time then, 2-0. I'm happy with that. Very good performance so far. We don't look like we're going to concede at the moment. We've got an XG of 1.88 to their 0.66, so just over 3 times their XG at the moment. More shots, more possession, more everything really. More grit, more determination, more passion, more heart. This is what Matador Puchov is all about. Kolosar on a 6.3 is going to come off for Stanislav Olejnik. I think that's his first appearance back after his injury for 3 weeks. He's going to come in on the left wing. We have a corner kick on the right. Pite whips it in to Mikolajewski, and he makes it 3. Just about 70 minutes on the clock now, and we're going to take a few tired players off. Kozlovsky's going to come off. Mikolajewski's going to come off for Miloš Sedlak, and Baraji's going to come off for Mate. Simko with a throw on the right, plays it in to Olejnik, but he can't get the ball. The keeper catches that and lumps it upfield only as far as Sedlak, who has a nice touch and plays it out to the left. But our sub left back Sonovsky loses the ball cheaply, and they advance on the left. I don't like the look of this. So Sonovsky has lost the ball again there in 2 successive touches, and they're into the penalty area. They shoot and they're just wide. Hedina made a save. Whoever doubted him? It remains 3-0, but they have a corner on the left. Petko for them whips it in, and Zatko gets his head on, but Hedina made another save. What a player. Love him. For my final trick, Klups is going to come off for Sosa, and Sosa's going to go up front. He's not going to do anything, but he's fresh legs for the last 5 minutes. And that's a convincing 3-0 win. We've drawn against Zelina's A team in the Cup, who I believe are the second best team in. They are 4th in the season preview for the First Division, so that'll be a pretty difficult game, I think. It seems that big 3-0 win's done wonders for the club atmosphere, so that's nice. We're in the green now. This is the starting lineup for the second game of the episode against Slovan Bratislava B in the league. Hedina in goal, Kozlovsky, Mikolajewski, Koskovsky and Simko as a defence, no changes there. Hajovsky comes back into the midfield because we need a Slovakian under-21 player in the starting 11. Maliksek moves up from the defensive midfield to centre midfield. Baraji stays where he was. Kolesar, Klups and Besteniki remain as the front three. We have some tired legs in the form of Simko and Koskovsky and Kozlovsky as well, but we'll monitor that through the game. We don't really have that many good centre-backs as deputies, so they're going to have to just get on with it. It's quite a quick turnaround between this game and the last game. Only 2 days rest, I think it was. If we carry on, we'll do well. Slovan Bratislava sitting 1 point ahead of us in the league, 2 places above us. Hopefully we can leapfrog them today. They have a goal kick, but it's cut out by Baraji. Vesternicki tries to get onto it, but he can't close down in time. They tried to lump the ball over the top to a ghost because there's nobody there. Maliksek picks it up in midfield, out to Kolesar. Kolesar back to Mikolajewski, and Kolesar again gets the ball back off his Polish teammate. Koskovsky, the other Polish centre-back, has the ball and plays it up the midfield and through to Vesternicki, who scores. Thomas Vesternicki, my best mate. Not to be confused with mate on the bench. Slovan Bratislava with a defensive throw-in in their defensive third. They play up with short passes to the midfield and then go back to a player called Seaman. Lovely stuff. Maybe the son of David, we don't know. Simko cuts out the ball, but only as far as a Slovan Bratislava B player. Simko again cuts out the play from them, but it can't be found by another Puchov player. They're attacking down the left. Simko gets skinned this time, and they hit the post. Lucky we didn't get there. Didn't concede there. We're only 1 point behind the playoff places as it stands. 6 points behind Humeni. I don't know how you say their name. I'm going to have to look that up at some point because they're miles ahead. We have a corner on the left. Maliksek whips it in, but is only as far as the near post header. Milosevic for them is one-on-one with a Puchov defender, but we see them out wide. Really well defended there. Seaman, can he penetrate the defence? No, he plays it back to the centre-back. Slovan Bratislava still on the attack, shoot from about 3 country miles away, and it goes over. Half-time then, 1-0. We're looking good possession-wise. Even on shots, Slovan Bratislava B are quite a good team. We can go into another gear if we find it, I hope. Second half underway. Tired legs at the back is starting to show. Koskovsky, Simko and Kozlovsky all tiring. So on the 60th minute, we're going to take all 3 off, I think. Maliksek, who's trying to get up to match fitness, is also looking a bit tired, as is Klups. We're going to leave Maliksek on for now. Klups is going to come off for Olejnik, and we'll make those 4 substitutions on the hour mark. Quite a big change in personnel. Hopefully that doesn't disrupt our momentum. Maliksek whips it in. Oh, Mikolajewski with his big Polish head gets a meaty forehead onto it and makes it 2. Hitting out with a goal kick. Lumps it up to Baraji, but can't win the ball. They have the ball at the back. Try to play it up to their wingers, but they bring it back to their defenders. Playing it between the midfield and defence. Hopefully we can press and cut out a loose pass somewhere. They're still looking to penetrate where we can, but we're man marking fairly well. Seaman plays it out to the left, and they're trying to find a chink in our armour, but so far none is showing. They put a ball over the top and have scored. Not fantastic defending from the young Slovakian defender in on loan, Sedlak. He was the weak link and they found it. But maybe we'll get another chance to redeem our 2-goal cushion. They are attacking again and patiently looking for another chink in the armour again, but will it come? Looks like there was a lot of space in the defence there as the right back came out to defend. A quick double from Slovan Bratislava B sees them equalise. Maliksek is looking very tired now, so Pite is going to come on for him. 71 minutes gone. Swinovsky on the left. Plays it to Malishevich, who's about to come off. Who plays it short to Hajovsky. Out to Swinovsky. Sedlak. Out to Swinovsky again. Can he whip it in? He does. Olejnik's there. Ooh. Loose header. Olejnik on the right. Gives the ball away. What are you doing? There was no pressure from them at all. And they're in again. Oh, they're almost in again. If he turned and found the pass, they would have been. The change in personnel was definitely not what the doctor ordered. And they're in again on the left. And we've given away a penalty just before I could make any changes. This is absolutely miserable. Come on, Adina. Oh, he saved it! Oh, I take back any bad things I've ever said about Adina. He keeps us level at 2-2. This second half, Slovan Bratislava have just gone from bad to amazing. Hopefully we can nick a goal at the end and cover our blushes a little bit. Swinovsky on the midfield mark. Plays it short to Pite. Pite gets his head up and plays it to Kolesar. Kolesar with the ball still. He's in the penalty area. He shoots. And he should have done better. And it does end 2-2. It could have been worse. That penalty save from Hadina has saved our skin. Or at least saved a point. And doesn't that XG table look fantastic? We're up in first. But in reality, we're down in 9th. 4 points away from Raka, who are in the promotion playoff spot. I think that's going to be the goal this season. I'm not sure when we're going to be back, but we'll be back at some point. There'll be a big winter break, so maybe we'll be back after that. We'll see. Maybe we'll try and change the team a bit more before then. And maybe we'll try and move out the villain Franco Sosa if we are able to. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video. Watch one of these things, a playlist or a video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be here tomorrow. Hope you will be too. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Ciao.